Yeah, I'm well excited. We are going to Angler's Paradise for a week. Those who don't know Angler's Paradise, who am I kidding? Everyone knows about Angler's Paradise. Can't wait to get down there. I'll leave tomorrow first thing. Loads of different species of fish down there, so I'm hoping I can give you a really good video. Big catfish as well, which we're going to be targeting. So yeah, a week down there, it's going to be mega. See you down there. Nikita. Hey, what's happening, home boys and home girls? The big unload, this is. This is the big unload. Yeah, we've just arrived at Angler's Paradise. Just checked in, taking the essentials. After unpacking the cars, we decided to head down to the lakes to have a look round. We might as well get for one around all of them, man, while we're here. After a brief look around the lakes, we returned to the lodge to make some rigs up for the next day. We decided to fish the main lake, which held cats up to 100 pounds in. We set out for 24 hours on the main lake, which proved to be very difficult. The pressure was mega high and the sun was beaming down on the water all day. It made the fishing very difficult. The 24 hours soon passed, but no fish showed. The next day, we headed down to the koi lake to try and snare some of the colourful fish that were in there. Although there were lots of fish on the surface, they didn't seem very interested in feeding. We persevered and finally managed to take one off the top. There we go. Wicked angry koi there. Jason's had one as well, looks like a golden rudd. Really cool looking fish, that. Not entirely sure what happened, but after the first couple of fish, they really turned on and started feeding. One koi carp from the koi lake. Really nice looking fish. Here we are down on the koi lake, just a bit of surface fishing for the afternoon. It's one of the better ones. Banging. I heard a shout from down the bank, so I ran down with the camera, only to find Nikita hooked up into a much nicer koi. Nikita with their prize, big chunky koi, biggest of the day. Probably about 7 or 8 pounds. Well done, Nikita. There you go, nice little double brace there. 2 beautiful koi. I saw a nice one cruising around, so I attempted to catch it. After a brief tussle, he was ready to be netted. Alright, so there we have it. We've been trying to get this koi for about an hour and a half. It's the biggest one that we could see. Bit of free line bread. And there we go. Awesome little fish, probably about £6. Just getting back. The koi lake was a lot of fun, but it was a very hot day, so we decided to head back to the lodge and have some drinks. After a fun night, we were up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed first thing in the morning. We loaded the girls up with the barrow, but this seemed to be a mistake. We decided to go and fish Octopussy for 24 hours, and if you can't guess it already, yep, it's got catfish in it. With the pressure so high and the weather so warm, it seemed logical to fish the dumbbell rig. This rig allows you to fish just beneath the surface of the water, which seemed like the right move seeing as the pressure was up. It took all day, but by about 4:30 I was finally into a fish. So we've come down to the Octopusy Lake on Angler's Paradise, just do a spot of catfishing and managed to hook up into one on the dumbbell rig. Hopefully we can get it in, so I can show you. The catfish put up a great scrap and it was really nice to be off the mark. This catfish had snapped someone up before because there was another rig stuck in its mouth. I used my Leatherman to remove it safely. So there's the reward, 20–25 pound catfish. Worked really hard to get him. Unfortunately, no more catfish came during the day, and only this little kitten at night. Boys versus girls. Let's do it. Today, we are answering the age-old question, male or female? Who is the better angler? Let's find out in this 45-minute competition of who can catch the most fish. 2 boys versus 2 girls. We're gonna win. The rules were simple. Mirror and common carp counted for 1 point each. Orange koi 3 points and white koi 5 points. We were on a heavily stocked lake to make it a bit more interesting. So having a quick pause. Currently I'm on 20 fish, just for the record. I don't know what the girls are on, but I know it's not as much as what I have, so it doesn't matter, does it? So we will carry on the competition in just a minute. The match continued until we ran out of bait, and it was then time to get back to the lodge and count up.
Right, so we've just got back from our boys v girl match, and the scores are as follows.
The boys have scored.
I've not seen this yet.
81.
Oh, for God's sake! What?
The girls have scored
41! Yeah,
boys break through
81, swear out.
Only because you cheated.
I cheated.
Really?
Everyone,
How?
we just used bread. They used
dog biscuits, oily.
This incessant bickering went on for a little while, so I'll just cut that out for you. Our week at Angler's Paradise has concluded. We're just packing up, ready to go in tomorrow. We fished every day this week, so we're absolutely shattered, but it's been a good week, and mainly it's been a good holiday for the girls and for us to get away. Next year will be France, which we're really looking forward to, so we'll see you then. But hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck if you're out on the bank. Where are we?
We're at Angler's Paradise. Welcome.
Oh, that's all
drop down and give me 24 for every time that fish is on that.
Right, so we've just got back from
16th of June 2021, what do you got to say?
What is it?
Well, that's a really fun holiday. Hope you enjoyed watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video and comment if you want to. It helps me out a lot, more than you know, and I know that 99.6% of people that watch the videos aren't subscribed, so it would really help me if you could. See you in the next one, guys. Peace out.